You're very welcome to Bealtaine Cottage here in the west of Ireland. Hi everybody. Well, I've lit the stove. Had to light the stove, even though the sun and Jack says hi too. Even though it's sunshiny outside, it's actually got quite cold, and there's been rain and storms, and it's sort of an incredible cleansing, I think, has happened over this summer solstice. Winds of change, lots of rain, drop in temperatures, enough to kind of shirk you awake, if that makes sense. But anyway, the kettle is boiling on the little wood stove there. So I'm going to be making a pot of coffee. Now, a little update with my juice fast. It's going really well. This is day 12. I have so much more energy. I feel so much better. Just losing a bit more weight has really helped my joints. And I think the most benefit has been from, let me just sit down, a change of mindset, a change of attitude. So much more positivity just flowing through my head at the moment, which is incredibly important, because when one lives on one's own, you just haven't got that communication and verbal feedback from another human being. So you really have to motivate yourself a lot. And going on a juice fast for me has given me that motivation. So anyway, I intend to stay on this until the end of July. That's my goal. And so that gives me, a lot more than that kind of 21 or 28 days that it takes to rebalance and readjust your system, just to kind of rest your system. Now, I was on Facebook this morning. I like to do little live videos on Facebook because it's very easy. You don't have to wait around uploading anything. There's no real work involved. You just switch on your phone and, plug into Facebook and off you go. But I was explaining to people about how being on a juice fast gives me energy and gives me lots of motivation. And here's a case in point. So after all the rain, I lit the stove this morning. I heated the water up through lighting the stove, and I got in the shower, quick shower, washed my hair, really scrubbed my skin, did my nails, did my toenails, even did my fingernails. So I had a little bit of girly time, I suppose. A little bit of girly downtime. Yeah, that was lovely. So that made me feel good as well. Anyway, just some of the benefits of being on a juice fast for me. Little bit of a mess on my kitchen table, but just while I'm thinking of this, I got this very, very long letter. It's, I don't really want to show it to you, but it's a 4-page letter, all handwritten, from a young man who lives in Sligo called Stephen. Now, Stephen, if you're listening, can you email me? My email address is on my website, I think, and the link to the website is below this video. I want you to email me because I'd like to send you a copy of each of my books. That would be my delight. Okay? So if you can email me, Stephen, that would be fab. So the weather's still changeable. It's windy, it's cloudy, it's blue sky, it's sunshine. It's just about everything. I've been clearing up along here, just pulling out some of the oxeye daisies. I pull them out and then when the others seed, I shake the seed back in because they come up each year when you seed. Now the big task I have to do probably this week, this coming week, is to get the big ladder out and climb up here and start pruning the clematis. I have no idea how it grows to that size because I cut it back each year. But it does. I'm not complaining. And then the other thing I wanted to just show you was this hydrangea, which is in this pot. Now again, I went past the point of cutting it back. I should have pruned it. I should have given it quite a heavy prune because of all the dead wood on it. But I didn't get round to it, and so I left it. But I just want to show you, I think it looks fabulous as it is. And all the new green growth hides the dead wood. And you can see all the beautiful florets beginning to open up. One has already opened. It's a beautiful sort of ivory cream colour. So there you go. If you don't get round to doing the pruning that you should, don't let it bother you. There's always another year to do it. And also I want to just share with you this new bed, how good it's looking and how well everything's taken, despite the fact there's been quite a bad drought. And you can see with all the oxeye daisies that I've pulled, I just throw lots and lots of foliage that I, cut back or whatever. I just throw it in behind other plants because it all biodegrades down and goes to feed the soil, which in turn feeds the plants. So that's a very lazy way of making compost. It works fine. It also helps to mulch things. So you can see there, when I was cutting the grass, I just emptied cuttings and leaves and stuff in round plants, and that helps to retain water. So I'm not a fussy gardener at all. In fact, I'm very much an unfussy gardener. And I still get the same effect as people who spend a lot of time and a lot of fussing and a lot of preening. I think it looks fine in a way. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you on the other side of this film are saying, oh, she really is a messy gardener. She should be doing X, Y, and Z. But on I go. Got to share with you this beautiful golden oregano. Isn't that lovely? And look, I've got some tiny little plants coming up here and here where it's shed its seed. Now look at that blue sky up there now. Look at my cracked chimney pot up there. Or should I say chimney, not chimney pot. And it still leaves me sort of open-mouthed when I see that loose ridge tile just precariously perched up there on the ridge. It's holding down a little bit of Well, it's not even real lead, it's that mock lead. I don't know how it stays on there with the storms we have, and that's facing into the west. It must be the fairies. I think it is. I think it's the fairies and sheer willpower of the woman who lives in the cottage who goes to sleep when there's a storm saying, please, gotta protect this little home. The boy is saying, stop gibbering on up there and take me for a walk. So that I will do. I'm going to nip in now and make my coffee. Oh, it's turning into a lovely evening. Yes, it's a cobwebby old cottage, but I'm not going to move the cobwebs until I think another week or so maybe. I usually do a good clean up after midsummer, and there's a spider there, look, that needs to be getting itself a little bit fatter. Look at all the beautiful webs it's spun. Isn't that lovely? And this is the view out the other window in the porch. And some more cobwebs up there. Okay, I really have to go now because the boy's out there refusing to come in. Look, he's got a very stubborn face in him. He says, come on you, out, you're taking me for a walk, so I'd better go. Blessings to you all, my friends. Blessings to you all. So thanks for watching this video. This is my motto, plant like your life depends on it, for it does. And this is what's happened here at Bealtaine Cottage over the past 16 years. I've spent all that time planting and co-creating with Mother Earth, finally writing some books about it, and you'll find a link to the bookshop just below this video. And here are some pictures of how it all looked in the beginning. Haven't changed the cottage much, but I have planted over 1,100 trees, so the land has now been restored, and it's beautiful.